Welcome back, guys, to Linear Factorio. This is episode number 10. We're in the double digits. My name is Zisteau. Today, we're gonna kill more stinking aliens, and we're gonna continue looking for iron. So, I've added a few additions to our base, and I think the designs here are a little bit more what I was going for when I started this series, and a little bit less of the mess that is this thing. I can't wait to tear this down and remake it. So, off camera, what I did, I came back to the base and I set up some automation so we can work on having the trains ready as soon as we find some iron. I've also got poison capsules automated. What I needed to do is I had to bring over a ton of stone. So these should now... Oh, they're missing steel. Right. I have to lead this up here. Now they should go. As soon as they're powered. Ooh. Dang it. Okay, let's do it this way. We must use the fewest number of power lines possible. There we go. And let's put a light right in the center. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so I had to carry some stone over. One of the reasons I added the stone to the main bus in my original Let's Play of Factorio is because it's needed for a few things, like train tracks, and there's no stone anywhere around here. What's this? That's coal way over there, no stone. So I had to manually carry it, but that's okay. That should be all right. One thing I might want to consider is splitting this. Having individual chests, because I probably ought to limit them. Yeah, let's actually change this. So let's have a chest here. And let's take all the curve tracks out of there, because I want different numbers of each one. So for the curves, I only want, like, probably not even 3 stacks, probably 2 stacks, because we're not going to be doing a lot of curving. We may go from the top of the our map to the middle to the bottom, but we're not going to be turning around. There's no room. And for this, I'm going to need a lot, because we're going super far. So I'm just going to say, make me a stupid amount of those. And now we don't have a light here. I guess it can go there. This design's a little bit better than the design I made for the tracks. Okay, so that's up and running. Now, this design here I think is pretty nice. I had to automate some of these engine units so that we can make a car, which will make driving quicker to get all the way over to the right instead of running there, so that we can continue looking for iron. The thing I like about this is it goes right through the main bus without wasting space. So this engine unit requires pipes and iron gear wheels, and I'm getting them here, and they're being supplied to either side. And then we're pulling the steel off of there. I like that. It's nice and neat and tidy. So there's that. We've got those. I can make a car. I need to pick up some coal on our way. And the last thing, another little setup I think is pretty well done, is I've got some poison capsules right over here, right in the midst of our main bus, so that's pretty nice. Let me just grab all of them. So the thing I like about this is it is exactly where it needed to be. The poison capsules require steel, so the steel joins the main bus right here, And the coal I brought up far enough so that we could use that too. And it's right in the middle. I used underground belts for everything else. I had to split the steel so that it could be pulled down to that assembly machine. And to get that to work, I had to move this belt underground. But it all works, and it's nice and minimal. No big deal. Good. Okay, we've got lots of those. Let's get on the move. Do I need anything else? How many repair packs can I make? I should probably pick up some... what am I missing? Iron? I should pick up some iron on the way, but we're not making much. I got more on the left. I need some more on the right. Let's pick up some coal. I guess here's a little bit of iron. And I'll pick up this. This should increase... Yeah, that's increasing the amount of repair packs I can make. Oh, I think I just picked up some ore, because I ran a little bit too far. Okay, but I do need some coal, so... Oh, look at this. We're actually using all of this coal. Ooh, oh. Okay, here's an issue. It's not really an issue, but it's something I hadn't realized. We're down to 2 of these guys. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do, and I probably don't need to worry about it right this second, is I need to bring coal over here from this giant patch. I've got a huge patch right here that is going to last for a super long time. So let's just go ahead. Let's do that right now. And we can kill some aliens and find some iron. That patch, I haven't even started drilling half of it. It's gonna last effectively forever. And I did go through a lot of it. You know what? I can do that. Yeah, let's have this go like this underground. There we go. Okay, we need one more. Whoops, wrong way. Get rid of this guy. And just tell him to do this. So that's actually kind of good. We're almost out of him. There's only 2 more copper guys. And we've only got... These guys are starting to run low too. We're going to have more space here to bring in a train at some point in the future. Otherwise, the train... now that this coal line's coming through here, I don't even know where the train would be. It would have to... I'd have to move these. Yeah, what a mess. No, I don't think that's going to work. So we will probably bring the iron in via train, but have the train stop somewhere around here and then bring it in on a belt. Okay, but that's all done. Let's make a car and let's get the heck out of here. Did I pick up coal? 4. That's not enough. That's okay because the coal line is right here. And if I notice that this isn't... this should be fine. This should be plenty. It just hasn't quite caught up. Now I've got 50. Okay, that's probably plenty. 2 stacks. That's good. Let me dump the excess in there. Why did it... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, that's good. We have a car. We can go... Oh, did I make 2 cars? I did not mean to make 2 cars, but that's all right. Because I'm probably going to crash one of them. Okay, quick save still in effect. And now they've changed it to where we can shift-click in here. And the car's got ammo. I never use it to shoot. But I may as well use that ammo for something. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm not using these walls. So let me replace the walls with those poison capsules. So I've got repair packs, poison capsules, laser turrets, lamps, and medium electric poles all close to each other with my hotkeys. So I actually looked at this, and I think I could fit 8 drills. I could have 2 drills on this guy, which wouldn't last all that long, and then 6 on this guy, which would last a little while. That would be okay. That would help a bit. But really, I need a more permanent solution. And whoa! Wow, we got here quicker than I thought. Okay, well, turns out that car is pretty darn fast. That's nice. All right, let's bust down this wall. And then we'll continue killing stuff. That was kind of funny. I almost exploded right when I said I was going to crash into there. Okay, so this is about how I think it's going to go. Going to inch forward a bit. Put down some turrets. Holy moly. And then we're going to add some poison capsules, which have a greater range than the worms, thank goodness. And I'm stacking them up. I don't think they follow the rules of the follower count. There we go. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, and then very, very carefully. We're being very careful here. No! Ow! Oh gosh, that stings. Okay, how far can I think I'm safe if I'm standing right here. What's the farthest I can place this thing? Here. Okay. More turrets. They will shoot the turrets before me. Oh my. See? Okay, good. Poison capsules away! Hooray! Try not to kill yourself. Oh my gosh. We made it. Okay, we made it through another nest. Almost. And we found another source of copper, which is fantastical. All right, next major copper patch we have successfully conquered. Hooray for the copper we're never going to use. I'm starting to even wonder if there's some kind of tendency in the game to put all the copper to the right and the iron to the left when you squeeze. Something to do with squeezing the map down to this height. I don't know. It's very strange that I've found so many huge huge copper patches and only a smattering of very tiny iron patches. Picked up some artifacts there. Okay, so there's another huge alien base here. And they are spawning the big guys now, the big spitters and the big biters. My turrets can mostly take care of it. It's just taking a little bit longer to plow through them and take out the bases themselves. Why you don't have power, eh? It's fine, I need to walk through there. Okay, let's push through. I'm not quite... Actually, let's see what we got. Ba-bam! And if I come over like this, maybe I can do this. Get these guys, okay. And then come back over here and bam! No, don't shoot me. Oh, good. And that's also preventing the aliens themselves, the spitters and biters, from running through there. Yeah! Get them! And then we run in here and go, hiya, hiya, hiya. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Oh, no, they hurt so much. Look at all of that. It's like never-ending aliens all the way to the right. Eventually, one day... we may find some iron. We may not. Whoop! No. Oh my gosh! That was close. Holy cow, I need to upgrade that armor. But before we can do that, we need to find this iron. Okay, tell you what. We are now really stupidly far from the base. And if I don't find an iron batch of significant size off to this, after this set of enemies, if it even ever ends. Here's how far we are while I sit here and heal up. I'm gonna try to look for one over here, and we're just gonna have to find a way to route it through all the way back to our smelting, because this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Look how far we are. It's ridiculous. Okay. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for me to zoom out? Guess what I just found? Guess what? Can you guess? Bam! There's an iron patch. It's not huge, but it's moderately large. Holy moly. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to hit the map now. So here we are on the map. Here's the aliens. That's a 20 block height. We have a really long way to go to build that train. Yeah, before we can even do that, I've got to conquer this. There's a stinking tree in the way. Got more wood than I need now that I don't need it. I did get the combat shotgun upgrade along the way, though, which is nice. Although I haven't really used it because I've just been using the turrets. Yeah. Those are the big fighters who are much harder to take down. But now that we have this iron, I think... Ooh, what's this right here? That's stone. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. I think we will be all right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish conquering this, set up a mining operation, and then I'm going to drive back to base. The car is in my inventory because it was easier to just carry it around in my back pocket. I'm just going to carry this car in my back pocket instead of driving it forward every time I made a little bit of progress. All right, there goes those worms. Awesome. All right, time to set up the train and finally get some more iron going. So the very top of the map is currently being taken up by these power lines. And then the very next section, I want to be having the train track go as far as it can. And then to come into the station, I'm going to curve it down here. And it's kind of important to figure out exactly how tight you can make this transition, because that's as tight as you can make it. So it would be really weird to try to have the train track be here and there. So what I'm going to do, I've got several ore patches I uncovered. The biggest one is off here by the end, way over here. So I'm going to have a rather big train, or bigger than I would normally use. I'm going to have four cars, and then a locomotive on either end. This bigger guy here, which is like 12 or so miners, I'm gonna give him 2 of my cars on my train. And then there's a patch here, which I'm gonna give 1 car. And then further along over here, I'm gonna have this guy have another car. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send the train all the way to the end. And then he's gonna pick up stuff for those 2 cars. Then he's going to come to the next one, and then back here. Now, eventually, what I'd like to have is multiple trains running on this track, and I will definitely do that. But just to get started, we're going to start with just one. Let's get my car out of the way. And let's put a train stop here. Let's rename it to the Grand Central. Yeah. Okay. Bam. Did I do that right? Okay, sometimes I click on the wrong things. All right, let's put a locomotive down, and let's give him some fuel. Lovely. My inventory is very full because we're about to put down a bunch of stuff. Let me add that to the schedule and say run the train so that he stops exactly where I want him. And then stop the train. Don't hit that button. That's the wrong one. Okay, and then 4 cars. Like so. And then, aha. So this is kind of important. I don't technically need that section to be straight. But I think it would be prudent to have it be straight in case, let's say, for instance, I decide down the road to make my train a bit longer. So why not go ahead and engineer in some extra leeway with this stop. So let's just bring it down to there. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's put you there, and let's give you some fuel as well. Did you connect? I think you did. Otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it did. Okay, and then we can have this connect back. Like so. Okay, good. Okay, whatever. That's the way we gotta do it. So, okay, so that's one thing. Then I'm going to have these inserters. You can see I'm researching, but not really researching. Inserter item stack size bonus 4. Because, well, I need to set up the research for the alien artifacts, and I will do that before I set off for parts unknown. And I think I'm going to do 5 of these fast inserters on either side offloading. And we're also going to need to run some coal over here to fuel the things, which shouldn't be a big deal. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to give them 5 of these inserters each with a 2-space gap in between. That way I know how to do it each time. And for each stop, the other stops, I'm only going to use these inserters. I'm only going to use the inserters for the train cars that are going to get loaded or unloaded for that section. I'm probably going to have to go get more. I loaded myself down with the train tracks before I'd even set up the first stop. Okay, there we go. I'm out of those, so we can lay down a bunch of these, a bunch of these, a bunch of these. And I think it might be prudent to have... Do I want multiple layers of... I think I do, just to make sure it offloads everything in a timely fashion. I think I'm going to make a double layer of chests on either side. And this is going to be kind of a big resource hog. I've already run out. Let's set up the other side first, because I can see it a little better. Okay, so we're going to start like that. And lo and behold, we just put them as close together as they can without overlapping the power. And that supplies the whole thing. Ba-bam. Even though it's not hooked up yet to the main power source. We'll do that in a second. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and give you a little bit of power. There we go. Is that a stop? Oh, I tried to put my stop here to begin with. And then I realized, hey, wait a second. You need those inserters on either side of your train. Otherwise, it's not going to work that well. Okay, and then the train track. And actually, I ran out of the normal track, so I'm going to have to go grab some more of those as well. But these guys are going to come along either side and then merge here at some points and balance and then run down that way into our smelting system. Here's the fourth science pack, by the way. Thought I'd show you this as I was setting it up. Okay, so this one... Oh, dang it, I haven't researched the thing. Okay, that's kind of a problem. What do I have to do to research that? I kind of forgot about that. Where are you? It can't be from one of these things. It requires the 3. We can set it up anyway. There we go. Alien technology. Oh, look at that. It only takes reds and greens. Let's research that. I'm going to set it up anyway. It should be ready soon enough. Okay, alien technology. I'm going to plop all these guys down there. All it takes are those. And I'm doing it like this because I need to load them onto that side of the belt. And this was just the best way for me to insert this into the current system without taking up more space to the left. So there it is. As soon as that's researched, we can get to work on the other stuff. Why aren't you researching? Oh, I bet... No, I have these. Oh, that's weird. It's weird, wild stuff. They, like, didn't kick in until I walked over here. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, so the train is all set up and ready to go, but I've encountered what is going to be a much more serious problem than the iron, which I thought I had sorted out. So let me find a power pole. Here's one. Okay, 20 steam engines, providing 4.4 megawatts of power, and we could provide more if we had need. You can see the production here is not full. Let's walk to the right and observe what happens. It's possible, one of 2 things has happened. 1, I've broken the game. 2, I've encountered a bug with one of the recent updates. So let's check on another power line. Oh, what happened? We're down to 19 steam engines and only 300 kilowatts of power. Huh. All right, let's keep going to the right. What's going to happen? Can you guess? Okay, we're still at 19. Let's keep going. Right about here, it's going to flip out. Yeah, we are down to 1 steam engine providing 500 kilowatts, which is way less than our consumption. There's some kind of bug. I've either broken the game by making this map so huge. I wanted to ride the train to see if this would work. We could try to do it. The train doesn't take power, actually, so actually we could do this. It's just not going to be very effective. Okay, let's remove this station. We want to go first, and this will also be a good test to see if I set this up right, but there is also some lag. Not just, like, I'm physically running slower. Things are running slower, I'm pretty sure. But if I set it up right, we want to go to... Whoops. No. Stop. We want to go to Iron C first, and let's just say 30 seconds, because I don't have the full... inserter item stack size bonus yet, and I don't know how long it's going to take. Plus, there's going to be tons of lag, so who knows. Then we want to go to Iron B on the way back, and then Iron A on the way back, and then Grand Central. That is going to be our circuit. So let's get in on this side. Let's see if it works. Even if the game is going to lag out. Hopefully we don't get attacked, because that could be a problem. All right, here we go. First track. It's accelerating slowly because the train is fairly long. Yeah, but the game is running noticeably slower. The train should be going almost double this amount of speed. Okay, there's the first. There's Iron A, which we are skipping past. In a moment, we will fly right by Iron B. Hello. Any day now. This map is really big. Iron B. Okay, there's Iron B. And then on this side, all the way, let's just check the map. How about that? We're almost there. Okay, here we go. Ridiculous. Iron C. Okay, so I've never done a two-way train like this, but I think I set it up right. So there is the edge, and I made it a little, whoops, there we go. A little ways away from the enemies on purpose to try to dissuade any sort of attack, and they are really far away from the locus of pollution. Let's get in this side. After 30 seconds, you see how slow the inserters here are moving? That's really ridiculous. Can I click on this from here? No, it's too far away. But I don't want to miss my window. This is set. There we go. 30 seconds. Okay, so now it's taken off. And are these guys full? 107. No, they're not even close to full. So I'm going to wait to see if there's a new version out, and maybe that fixes the problem. So this should only... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's going to fill up this guy. Well, he's not going to fill it up, but you know what I'm saying. And look how slow these miners are going. That is not That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. I may have broken the game, or there may just be a bug. Probably nobody's ever made a map this big, because no one's ever had such a dumb idea to limit it to 20 blocks high. Okay, here we go. Any second now. But you can see that, like, this miner has 10k, that one has 10k. There's a lot of ore there. It's just not really working because of the frame rate issue or the game lag or whatever's going on. And then here we come to iron A. And if I set it up right, it should only load into the front train that doesn't have any iron yet. Here we go. Looks good. There we go. Yep. Oh, man. That is slow. That is slow. And I'm looking at my system resources, by the way, and my computer's processor is operating at 17% capacity, and my RAM is at 30% capacity. So it's not like my computer is overloaded. My computer has loads of power left to give. This is some kind of issue with the game. The only thing I think of is that it's related to the width of the map, because I've never encountered anything like this, or it's a bug with the current version. I've heard that the current version, 0.11.15, does have bugs, so maybe we've just encountered one, and hopefully it gets resolved. I hope it does. And here we are to back to Grand Central. There we go. And it's going to offload it, and I'm going to say stop the train. There we go. Because the lag it's just not a playable condition. Hopefully there's a new version out before it's time to record another episode. Otherwise, there might be a slight delay in these episodes, because what else am I supposed to do? Can't really do much else. But that does it for this episode. We finally got some iron. We set up the longest train system ever. Whoops, okay, game flipped out there when it does a quick save. But there's at least a little bit of iron ore coming in, and we'll see you next time, I hope. No, we definitely will. It'll get fixed, I'm sure of it. See you later. Bye-bye.